What's the final word? Final word is Bad Boys 3 is a...
Ratings? How would I rate it? I guess from 1 to 10?
No. Well, how would you describe it in one word?
One word. 99-cent pizza. I love 99-cent pizza, but it's bad for me. I shouldn't. What you go? But when I'm passing by the 99-cent pizza store, and it's always fresh.
It's always fresh.
It's not like a stale 99-cent pizza is one of the worst things on this planet.
Yeah. Okay.
But a 99-cent pizza, you just grab it, you eat it, you fold it and eat it, and you be on your merry way. I think that's the way how to take this movie.
BB3, Bad Boys 3.
And
Why did they market it that way? Why did they just go BB3? Does that not sound cool? I don't know.
It sounds like a big woman situation.
BB3. Yo, and did they not kill that fucking song in the fucking...
Do you feel like it was overused?
Yes.
Yeah.
I feel like it became gimmicky.
It sounded really old too.
Certainly by the end of it. And them singing, and them keep saying it. They said it like 8 times in the movie. It felt like, we the bad boys, like as if they wanted to keep branding this shit. Like, nigga, I already bought a ticket to the movie. I know what movie that I'm watching. You ain't gotta say bad boys every 5 minutes. It just, it was overdone. It seemed overdone.
I'm just trying to figure out, is it a good movie or is it not? That's the part where it's hard to say.
First and foremost, the production company was Will Smith's production company. What's it called?
Overbrook.
So every black person on the planet should go see it and support that. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a black man and he's a leader in film for black people. Whether you like it or not, he's one of your leaders. So support it. Was it a good movie? What do you say?
Yeah, I would say it wasn't bad. I think expectations, I expected higher. I think I expected better.
It wasn't bad.
Yeah, I didn't say it was good. I think it's one of those things where, I guess if you're black, you need to go.
Like 12 Years a Slave, nigga.
I didn't see that either. I saw it in the plane.
Yeah,
that's the worst place to see it in the plane. It's the worst place to see it in the plane. And it's like...
Where's a good place to see 12 Years a Slave? Just so
home
clear.
Home on your couch. Home on your couch. But not on a plane and you're sitting amongst a diverse crowd.
Okay.
A whole bunch of people.
Okay.
I'm
never going to see that.
You get angry. Yeah, don't see it.
No.
Don't see it.
I'm angry enough. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not that angry.
No, you're not.
I'm not that angry. But I was definitely angry. I thought I was going to get up and start slapping people on that plane. I really thought. And that would have took a lot. But, yeah, expectations, I thought it would have been better. I thought Martin would have been funnier.
What does that mean, funnier, though? It's like...
I just said, if you take Bad Boys 2, I just said the pill part where he got
Mike Epps. I'm sorry, I was jumping around. But
Mike Epps.
Like, why not introduce like another comic? You know what I mean?
Oh, it wouldn't be Mike Epps.
I don't know. Yeah, right. But so here's the thing. Funny thing is, I think Mike Epps is the same age as them, but he still looks young. Like Mike Epps is, I think he's 50. Like,
Mike Epps is 50. I mean, I saw the interview on the Breakfast Club.
Yeah, he does not look 50. Martin, I think, has to be pushing 50, if not 50.
I feel like Martin really pushed himself more than Mike Epps, though. Like when you think about a creative and what it has to take to dig to kind of...
Oh, in their careers?
Yeah, put themselves out there. And I can't... You
can't compare
I can't, because I don't know Mike Epps. I never see what's behind his thing. And I never see what's behind Martin's thing. But it looks like... I feel like Martin looked like he put more work into his craft than Mike Epps.
I think Martin's just more talented than Mike Epps. But I do think that for this particular movie, Mike Epps would have been a good look. Like that silly, like slapstick, like, almost buffoon, I accidentally shot someone. You know what I'm saying? Oh, put your glasses on, man. You can't see, Marcus, whatever. Like, that's the Chris Tucker of Mike Epps lane. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I feel like they should have just brought Kevin Hart.
Nah.
Like, I would...
Nah.
I mean, if you want to think about what's going to make it, like, what would have made this... I mean, Will Smith definitely makes it international. People are gonna go look into it maybe because of that. But like, what would take it to the next level? I guess
Little Rel or something.
I don't know. I don't even know who that is.
He's another up and comer, yo. Or
Oh,
Hannibal Buress.
Nah.
DC Young Fly. He's like a little
I know
mini
DC.
Chris
I know
Tucker.
DC Young Fly.
Yeah, he could do it. I think he could have did it.
I mean, I feel like you might as well say what's the other YouTuber guy?
Nah, I think DC Young Fly is.
I know from mostly social media.
Yeah, but he's on Wild 'N Out too. He's funny. He's funny enough. You know what I'm saying? How funny
I was
any of
saying
these
King
guys.
Bach. I would
King
probably,
Bach.
you know, King Bach. You definitely seen him before. I think I sent you a video. Yeah, you definitely seen him. So it needed that new energy, it needed maybe some new black energy.
It definitely did. I think if both of them had proteges in the movie, that's the direction I would have went in. Like I see that obviously, you know, spoiler alert, whatever. But obviously, you know, Will Smith's character's son is gonna be somewhat of a protege.
I think they're gonna end it there.
You don't think he's gonna be?
I don't think it's going. I don't think it has no legs. I don't think it has any legs.
But that's silly because I feel like this franchise could be something. Like I feel like it could be it could be a Fast and Furious, it could be a Transformers, and those movies aren't good. Don't get me wrong, but they break. You know, they do numbers every time they come out, and like you know, all you got to do is keep putting Will Smith in the movie. This was, I mean, so that's a good gauge, right? If you were measuring this you know this with the main characters, the stars in the movie were black, right? Versus a Black Panther movie where the main stars in the movie were black. All things being equal, let's say, like, is this even in the same ballpark as a Black Panther? Cinematic quality.
I mean, you could tell that. I forgot the director's name off the top of my head right now. Ryan Coogler put love into the film Black Panther. You can see there was love. I feel like this movie, Tad, I hate to kind of more badmouth it. Like there's a guilt.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
There's definitely a guilt side of it because I wanted to win. I saw the first one. Let me see on my 21 years ago from my 14th birthday. My 14th or 13th birthday, I saw Bad Boys with my two friends. You know, I think it came out around my birthday.
Yeah.
And like I said, I didn't like that my mom was there. That was kind of odd, watching the rated R stuff. But
Yeah.
I felt the film experience but as I said, I hate to badmouth it, but I think this movie came out because I think Martin needs some money. I think Martin
needed a bag. I don't think Martin needs no money. Like Martin's in syndication.
He's in syndication. But I say you got big bills, man. You got big bills.
He got big bills.
It's not like he's living
But he's done. He's got movies.
He got
though.
big
Still
bills. He
movies.
got taxes.
Welcome Home, Roscoe Jenkins.
I don't think I've seen none of that stuff.
Yo, bro, Martin does. He had his own movies where he's dressing up in the fat suit and all that. I think.
But something
Big Mama's House, right?
Something happened where he's like, I got to come back out.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe he got little kids, child support. I don't know. But this is I think that
I think running the well running dry, that happens.
I think it just sounded like a good idea to them. It's just like, yeah, let's just do Bad Boys 3. Like the climate is right. You know, we're big stars, which they are. There's still a lot of cachet in the name. I mean, there's tons of cachet in the name Will Smith. He didn't need to do this movie. There's no question. He didn't need to do this movie, other than him saying, "Hey, this is my production company. I want this to be in the catalog, right? And maybe this starts something that we can do every couple of years that we know is going to bring in, you know, X number of dollars." I think there's a lot of room for it to be better. You know what I'm saying? I think that people would still give a Bad Boys 4 a chance, especially if the preview shows like Martin's not in it. I don't think Martin needs to be in a Bad Boys 4.
I think Martin needs to make a joke.
He got to be funny in the next one. If there's another one.
Funny.
Yeah, he wasn't funny.
If he could bring Gina in Bad Boys, I think.
If him and Pam could go back and forth for like a scene, and she could just hop out and be like, you know.
I mean, we got the one thing with the body dropped on the car, and that was in the trailer. I'm just trying to think of funny parts off the head and just watch it. I feel like I should have probably watched the movie one more time before making this video. But then, I mean, you want to go with that first impression.
I ain't
first
watching that
film.
movie again. So
I felt like I wanted to watch it again, so I had something more substantial to talk about.
I'm not watching it again. I will never see that movie again. It's just not gonna happen. And I love Will Smith. And I love Martin, you know what I'm saying? But the reality is that movie wasn't it, man. I'm just gonna say it. It just wasn't it.
I saw Gemini Man because it was just a kind of, and I felt like it tastes like the same thing. It tastes like dollar pizza. You ever had dollar pizza before?
No, I don't eat dollar pizza.
Damn, I will never walk Will Smith again. He's gonna hate me.
Yo, where's boy? That's what I said. I wouldn't say anything. I was never gonna work with Will Smith, but I might meet him and he'll be like, "You were that guy," da da da. And it's like, no, I told black people to go see the movie. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just was honest. You know what I'm saying? It's not a good movie, yo.
Yeah,
it's not a good movie.
I feel like Tavis Smiley. What's his name was in it though, which is interesting. Michael Bay was in the film.
In it or involved in it?
He was an actor in it. He was, I don't know if he was in the wedding scene.
Ah.
He was in the wedding scene. So it's one of those things where, but I guess he said he didn't want to direct it.
He read that script and said, "Oh,
let me see if he
I'm
produced
out."
it.
He said, "I'm out." He said, y'all niggas got this." I mean, look, there's been worse movies. That's a fact.
Yeah.
There's been worse movies.
I didn't feel like I wasted my money though.
I did, but there's been worse movies.
Well, no, yeah, I didn't feel like I wasted.
Like I was standing up already.
I feel like if I didn't do this video and put it out, if I don't do this video and put it out, then I wasted my money.
Then you waste your money. Yeah. Same here. But the thing is, I was standing up before the credits came on.
Oh, I stayed there the whole time actually.
No, and so I was by the exit, and then it went black, and then it went to that part where you could tell they're gonna do something with the sun, or they're trying to like.
Oh yeah, you saw that part. Okay.
And then I was like, oh, y'all made me stay for this nonsense, because he's a stone cold killer. Spoiler alert. And
yeah, I think you should speak on that.
you got people thinking that they're gonna just let him out so he could be a cop now or whatever, or help the cops. He killed like 18 people, like just shot him in the head, you know, like. So because he was really cool at killing people and he was just like slick, we supposed to just forget about that. Oh, because he's your son, we just gonna forget he murdered mad people. Like
in daylight, broad
daylight, just took their heads clean off.
And but it's one of those things too. He also said like I knew that guy was my son because he's a cold blood killer like me.
Like me, like no nigga, he don't see nothing like you actually. You know what I'm saying? You a cop. That's another thing that I thought about too. Is like we like what is like now we're in a space where and it's been done before, but like the whole cop movies where like black people are the cops. Like it's interesting. Like I don't know if I remember seeing where it was 2 black cops. But like you got the Eddie Murphy, he did his thing, Beverly Hills Cop. Chris Tucker was in the joint with Jackie Chan. He was a cop. Who else was a cop? There was other cops. He was Martin was a cop in Blue Streak when it was just him. That actually wasn't a terrible movie. Blue Streak wasn't bad.
I don't remember any Martin movies. I don't remember any of them.
He was a House Party too.
I mean, I know that, but that wasn't his movie. I'm talking about was
Blue
it something
Streak?
with him and a horse? What was him riding on a horse? Let me look at it.
Yeah, he was in it was like a medieval movie. I never saw it.
Yeah.
The Last Night, The Black Knight or something like that.
Yes.
I don't know. That looked bad. This one, but it was.
But you know, we gotta give perspective. I think it's also to the fact that our age, our intellect. I think if I was a little bit dumber, I would have enjoyed it.
You said that. I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
I would have enjoyed that. If you took me back to maybe when I was between 17 and 26 or 27, I would have came out like, yeah, that was a good movie.
Yeah, I'd have been drunk. So like, I would have thought, yeah, that was crazy, man. You know, whatever. But no, I was totally sober, and I went and saw that, and I walked out of there thinking, I wish I hadn't saw that. Because I like Martin and I like Will Smith, and I was like, I don't want to have this conversation because I don't know how to say, don't go see a Martin or Will Smith movie. So I'm not saying that. What I am saying is if you're black, you take your ass down to the movie theater, put down your money, and put some money in Will Smith's pockets because he needs it.
And if your IQ is a little bit below 110. Like, if I definitely saw the bootleg of this at home, I wouldn't appreciate it.
Of Bad Boys
3.
3? you wouldn't appreciate it.
No, like you know, a movie is good if you can watch the bootleg and still understand what's going on. And it's really good. Like that's when you know a movie's really good.
I wasn't a good bootleg watcher, yo.
Yeah,
I was too picky, man.
I was just thinking about what movie I was watching. Like somebody was talking about some movie, I was like, I don't remember a lot of it. It's because I watched the bootleg.
I watched the bootleg of Booty Call at my aunt's house when I was like 12 or 13.
That's the last time you remember watching the bootleg?
That's the last time I watched the bootleg. And it was because I saw the title and I thought it was something else.
I bet you on the first instance, they probably think you would watch the bootleg before me.
They probably would. They probably think that I had a whole library of bootlegs. But no, I used to sell bootlegs when I was in school.
Okay, see, there we go. That's what we thought.
When I was in
Yeah,
school. That's what we thought.
You thought right.
Yeah. I used to sell bootlegs. I had a white boy, though, who used to rip them from the internet.
Okay.
This is back in like...
That would have been me, because I knew how to get them off the internet.
Yeah, you know how to get them, see? And I knew how to move them. You know what I'm saying?
I guess that makes sense.
I didn't watch him, though. I did not watch him. But I trusted him that those movies were quality. But the first one was Booty Call. And it really was just because Vivica Fox was in it, and I had a thing for Vivica Fox. What's the final word? Final word is Bad Boys 3 is a...
Ratings? How would I rate it? I guess from 1 to 10?
No. How would you describe it in one word?
One word. 99-cent pizza. I love 99-cent pizza, but it's bad for me. I shouldn't. But when I'm passing by the 99-cent pizza store, and it's always fresh.
It's always fresh.
It's not like a stale 99-cent pizza is one of the worst things on this planet.
Yeah. Okay.
But a 99-cent pizza, you just grab it, you eat it, you fold it and eat it, and you be on your merry way. I think that's the way how to take this movie.